The NFL is where the laws of physics go to die. Home to athletes so absurdly gifted they make Chuck Norris jealous. Today we're diving into the 10 biggest freaks of nature in football. Players with jaw-dropping size, speed, and strength. From Tyreek Hill torching defenders to Myles Garrett bulldozing other big humans, to DK Metcalf tracking down interceptions like the Predator, these guys make you question if they're human at all. And number one, let's just say you'll be amazed. So what makes someone a freak of nature in the NFL? It's not just about being big, fast, or strong. It's breaking the mold and making you double-check their stats like you're playing Madden on rookie mode. Think 6'5" linemen who move like sprinters or wide receivers who jump like they're in a dunk contest. Legends like Bo Jackson and Calvin Johnson set the standard, but today's players are making those guys look almost normal. You could easily build the ultimate Madden squad from this list, and your bench would still crush opponents. Ready to see who made the team? Number 10. Tristan Wirfs, the unstoppable wall. Tristan Wirfs isn't your average offensive lineman. At 6'5" and 320 pounds, he's built like a tank, but moves like a tight end. At the 2020 NFL Combine, he had a 36.5-inch vertical, higher than most wide receivers, and ran a 4.85 second 40, stunning scouts and making teams wonder how a guy this big could move that well. As a rookie, he started all 16 games, gave up just 1 sack on 799 snaps, and became a cornerstone of Tampa Bay's offensive line. His dominance was crucial in the Buccaneers' Super Bowl 55 win, giving Tom Brady the time to carve up the Chiefs. Wirfs is a rare blend of size and movement that makes him nearly impossible to beat. Number 9. Tyreek Hill. Blink and he's gone. If defenders had nightmares, Tyreek Hill would be Freddy Krueger. This guy isn't just fast, he's so quick you'd swear the 12-year-old you're playing in Madden was cheating. You can't trust those kids, and you definitely can't keep up with Hill. At his pro day, he ran the kind of 40-yard dash that makes scouts double-check their stopwatches. He can also jump out of the gym, which is just unfair when you're already the fastest guy on the field. In 2023, Hill casually put up 1,799 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns, leaving secondaries spinning in circles like they were chasing their own tails. The only way to stop Tyreek Hill? Use Miami PD handcuffs or wait for the game to end. Number 8. Jamar Chase, the Human Torch. Jamar Chase is a 6', 201-pound wide receiver who's redefining what it means to be a playmaker in the NFL. Drafted 5th overall by the Cincinnati Bengals in 2021, he wasted no time making an impact. In his rookie season, Chase racked up 1,455 yards and 13 TDs, torching defenders and turning the Bengals into contenders overnight. His knack for turning routine catches into highlight reels makes him impossible to ignore. Honestly, he probably deserves a spot higher on this list. Honorable mention: Jalen Carter, the rising star. Jalen Carter, the Eagles' 6'3", 314-pound defensive tackle, has been a force since his rookie year. Drafted 9th overall in 2023, he's quickly become a problem for offensive lines. In 2024, Carter's ability to disrupt plays and pressure quarterbacks has been pivotal for Philadelphia's defense. Double teams? They don't faze him. Carter's relentless play proves he's not just a rising star, but a true game changer. By next year, he might just crack our top 10. Number 7. Derrick Henry, the sports train. Derrick Henry is a 6'3", 247-pound freight train that somehow moves like a sports car. Or maybe a sports train? Yeah, we totally made that up, but the kickoff zone riders are pretty proud of themselves for it. On the field, Henry's combination of power and speed makes bringing him down feel like tackling a brick wall. In 2020, he rumbled for 2,027 yards, joining the exclusive 2,000-yard club as just the 8th guy to do it. His signature move? A stiff arm so brutal, defenders start making business decisions mid-play. Henry plows through defenses and proves that even in today's pass-happy NFL, a beast of a running back can still run the show. Number 6. DK Metcalf, the physical marvel. DK Metcalf is a 6'3", 228-pound wide receiver who defies conventional expectations. At the 2019 NFL Combine, he ran a 4.33 in the 40, the fastest ever recorded for a player weighing 225 pounds or more. His athleticism was on full display during a 2020 game against the Cardinals, where he chased down Buda Baker like a lion pursuing its prey on the open prairie, hitting 22.64 miles per hour and sprinting 90 yards to prevent a touchdown. Metcalf's rare mix of size and speed makes him a unique force on the field, able to outmuscle defenders and outrun them with ease. His presence forces defenses to account for his big play potential on every snap. Number 5. Micah Parsons, the versatile predator. Micah Parsons is every offensive coordinator's worst nightmare and every defensive coordinator's dream. At 6'3" and 245 pounds, he's fast enough to chase down running backs and strong enough to flatten linemen. Honestly, if the Predator was remade, Arnold Schwarzenegger would be hunting down Parsons instead. In his rookie season with the Cowboys, he racked up 13 sacks and 84 combined tackles, winning Defensive Rookie of the Year and putting the league on notice. Parsons switches between linebacker and edge rusher like it's nothing, keeping offenses guessing and quarterbacks sweating. Whether he's stuffing the run or blowing up screens, Parsons makes his presence felt on every snap. If the Predator saw Parsons coming, he'd hop back in his spaceship. Honorable mention number 2, George Kittle, the ultimate Swiss Army knife. Leaving George Kittle off this list feels wrong, but here we are. Honestly, the kickoff zone research department is losing sleep over this one. At 6'4" and 250 pounds, Kittle dominates in every phase of the game. He'll flatten defensive ends as a blocker, and then outrun defensive backs to haul in a deep pass. In a league full of players who specialize in one thing, Kittle thrives at everything. Whether he's breaking tackles or leveling defenders, he's the definition of a complete player and a headache for anyone trying to stop him. Number 4. Myles Garrett, the relentless force. Myles Garrett is a defensive nightmare. At 6'4" and 272 pounds, he's a rare mix of speed and power that leaves offensive linemen guessing and quarterbacks running for their lives. Since being drafted first overall by the Browns in 2017, Garrett has racked up 99.5 sacks and forced 20 fumbles, earning 5 Pro Bowl selections. So far, for once, Cleveland actually made a good decision. His dominance is impossible to ignore, even if playing in Cleveland means you have to squint to see him through all the losing seasons. If Garrett were on a perennial contender, we'd probably be talking about him as one of the all-time greats already. Still, he's a game wrecker who makes the Browns' defense a problem every week. Number 3. Saquan Barkley, the human highlight reel. Saquan Barkley is a 6', 233-pound running back who makes the impossible look routine. Since entering the NFL in 2018, he's put up over 6,800 rushing yards, 46 touchdowns, and delivered countless jaw-dropping moments. This season, now with the Eagles, he's added to his highlight reel against the Jaguars, hurdling a defender backward mid-stride in a play that left fans and analysts speechless. Barkley is so electric, we dedicated an entire video to the breakdown of his unreal talent. On a team as strong as the Eagles, he's no longer overshadowed. Every touch is a reminder that he's one of the most electrifying players in the game. Number 2. Josh Allen, the dual-threat dynamo. At 6'5" and 237 pounds, Josh Allen is built like a linebacker but throws like a rocket launcher. Amazingly, almost no major colleges wanted him out of high school, so he ended up at a football powerhouse, Wyoming, playing in front of tens of fans and a few curious cows. Since joining the Bills in 2018, Allen has put up over 25,000 passing yards and is closing in on 200 touchdowns, plus more than 4,000 rushing yards and 62 scores on the ground. Those are numbers that would make a running back proud, but we're talking about a quarterback. Honestly, could there be a better fit for Bills Mafia? Josh is everything Buffalo could have hoped for, and then some. Honorable mention number 3. Patrick Mahomes, the magician. Leaving Patrick Mahomes off this list feels like such a crime that we might need a lawyer. The guy has won 3 Super Bowls, redefined the quarterback position, and routinely pulls off plays that look like glitches in reality. At 6'2" and 225 pounds, he's not just a quarterback, he's an artist with a football, launching no-look passes, sidearm strikes, and ridiculous bombs off one leg. Let's be honest, he's probably going to call out the kickoff zone in his next MVP speech for leaving him off our top 10. And you know what? We deserve it. Number 1. Justin Jefferson, the unstoppable player. Justin Jefferson, at 6'1" and 195 pounds, has been torching defenses since he hit the NFL in 2020. In just 4 seasons, he's already put up over 7,000 receiving yards and 37 touchdowns. And he's just getting started. Jefferson's route running is next level, and his ability to pull off ridiculous catches leaves defenders in the dust. And let's not forget his gritty celebration. It's not just a dance, it's a cultural phenomenon. Whether he's snagging a one-handed grab or blowing past an entire secondary, Jefferson makes it look way too easy. If he keeps this up, it won't be long before we're putting his name in the best receiver ever conversation. And there you have it, the 10 biggest freaks of nature in the NFL today. From Tristan Wirfs dominating the trenches to Justin Jefferson redefining what a wide receiver can be, this list isn't just good, it's untouchable. Don't agree? Think we missed someone? Don't add us. We stand by our picks. And frankly, if you can make a better list, we'd love to see it. Until then, sit back, rewatch those insane highlights, and appreciate the superhuman talent we get to witness every week.